Hi everyone, this is Ayşenur Altan. Welcome to Turkish food recipes. Today I would like to share with you Turkish easy layered poacha recipe, which is savory pastry with cheese filling. It may looks like a croissant, but it is very easier to make. Doesn't take that much time and very puffy after baked, the inside as you see. And also when they are fresh you can freeze them and just eat whenever you want. Just thaw them at the room temperature. It's really delicious. Let's make it. I have 1 cup lukewarm milk, 3/4 cup vegetable oil, and for this recipe I will use fresh yeast. If you have, just use about 30 grams, but if you don't have, you can use dry yeast also. About 1 tablespoon is enough, and 1 cup lukewarm water. After that I just add 1 tablespoon of sugar and mix everything and wait about 5 minutes until it is bubbly, as you see. I separated 2 eggs. 1.5 egg yolks will be used on the top of the pastry. So I'm adding just half of one of the yolk and 2 egg whites to the dough. Now I'm adding about 6 cups of all-purpose flour. It will take about 7 to 8, but I'm adding it first, less than that, and 1.5 teaspoon salt. Just mix everything. I begin to mix everything. At this point I decided to add 1 teaspoon Mahleb, ground Mahleb. I will give some information in the description box below. It really gives a very nice touch and flavor and smell in the pastry we use in the Turkish recipes, but actually it doesn't have to. In the poacha we don't use it. I just wanted to try, and it really gave a very delicious smell into it. So I added more flour, about totally 8 cups I can say, until I have a smooth unsticky dough, and rest it about 45 minutes until it gets doubled. I used half of the dough for another recipe. And for the other half I just cut 10 pieces with it, and after that I begin to give the shape. On the side I have room temperature butter I will use for the layers. Now I begin to roll the pieces, and with my fingers I just butter the top and put it aside, and do the same thing to the other pieces also. You just have to make a nice layer, buttered layer on the between the doughs. This is important. Let's say about a teaspoon of butter is enough for each layer. After I rolled the last piece, I just didn't use butter on the top. And now I'm just going to roll all them together as bigger as I can. Just sprinkle some flour As you roll the dough, you can flip it and see if it sticks to the counter. You can just use some more flour. It's really easy to roll out. So for the top, I just use olive oil, some olive oil, and rub it with my hand. So between the 10 layers all together, my dough is ready to cut. I just cut it to 4 and then again and cut again to get a triangle shapes, and I had 22 to 24 pieces. And for the filling, I use just feta cheese crumbled and some chopped parsley. This is the traditional Turkish filling for the poacha, but you can also make some potato or ground beef filling. I might want to, if you want, I can give the recipe also for the other fillings too. Also, this is important, if you stretch the dough when you are rolling, it will make a much more layer and looks like a croissant, and after bake it will really looks much more delicious and beautiful. So another important thing is after shaping, then just wait for 15 minutes to rise again, so it can puff up in the oven. And brush with the egg yolks, just mixed with a little bit olive oil, and cook in preheated 200 to 210 Celsius degree oven until it is golden brown on the top and the bottom. As you see, they got a really big, like double in the size again in the oven, and they are really puffy. The layers, you can see the layers. It's really delicious. It smells delicious. The feta filling is also makes it very yummy. I hope you try this recipe and give me a comment. The best friend for the poacha is a Turkish tea, of course. And also I wanted to show that when it is still kind of warm and fresh, put it in a Ziploc bag and get the air out as much as you can. To do that, I use the straw, which is very effective, and just freeze them and thaw them whenever you want to eat, maybe about 3-4 hours before, or you can use microwave oven. And in this way you can just eat whenever you want, or give for the kids lunch. And this is it. Hope you liked the recipe. Give it a try, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you in another recipe. Bye.